Welcome students. Today we are going to discuss about constructor and destructor. Already we have discussed about classes and objects. In this classes we are going to declare a constructor and destructor. Constructor means it is a special function which can be executed automatically when an object comes into the class. The constructor gets executed automatically. In Python, we are using a special keyword for representing the constructor, that is init. But in C++, we are giving the class name as the constructor name. But in Python, we are using init for creating the constructor, and this init should begin and ends with double underscore. The constructor function can have arguments or may not have the arguments, with or without arguments. So this is a very important 5-mark question, not only in C++, in Python also it is very important. In last public examination, this constructor and destructor has been asked in 5 mark. So this is the special function we have to use init. Before and after we have to give the underscore. So this is the general format for defining the constructor. First you have to give def double underscore init double underscore, and you have to give self comma and then arguments. You have to give whatever argument you need, you have to give the argument. At the end of the statement you have to use colon, and after that you can give whatever statement you want. Let us see the example for the constructor. Here the class name is sample, class sample, and after that we have used the constructor init self command num, and we have printed the information constructor of class sample. After that we have given self.num equal to num. So here we have created the object as s equal to sample of 10. So the num value will be 10. The value is num, if you are giving means the num value 10, so the value 10 has been printed. So the output of this program will be, first constructor will be executed. So we got the output as constructor of class sample. After that the value which has given to num is printed. The value is 10. It has been printed. By this example you can clearly understand how to create a constructor. Next, let us see with the constructor how many number of objects can be created in this program. The same program which we have seen earlier, but here the 3 objects has been created. In previous example we have created only one object, yes, value 10 we has given. In this example we have created 3 objects, that is S1, S2, S3. S1 value we have given is 15, and for S2 35, S3 45 has been given. And here we are incrementing the num value by 1. So first the object has been created is first object, so it is 1. Next it has been incremented plus 1, so 1 plus 1 2. The second object created 2, and the third object 2 plus 1 3. So we are getting the output as the object value is first object value 15, so 15 is printed. The count of objects created, now how many objects created? S1 15, that only one object created, so 1 we are getting the output. Next the object value is 35. Already one object S1 is there. Next we are creating S2, so the count of object created is 2. Next the object value is 45. Third object has been created, so the count of object created is 3. In this program, 3 objects has been created and we have printed the object value one by one, 15, 35 and 45. By this program, we have understand both the constructor and as well as the how to create more than one object inside the class. Next, we will go for destructor. Destructor is also a special function. It also executed automatically when the object comes out of the scope. When the object exits from the scope, this destructor function gets executed automatically. It is just opposite to the constructor. In constructor, we are using init function. In destructor, we are using del, double underscore, del, double underscore. Before del and after del, we have to use double underscore. By this, we can easily understand that it is an destructor. Let us see the example for the destructor. The same example which has been given. Previously, only constructor is there. Now, we added destructor. So, the same 3 object has been created here. See the destructor. First init is there, that is the constructor. Next del, that is the destructor. So, we have created the destructor by using double underscore del double underscore. In this we have printed object with value %d is exit from the scope. So what is the output of this program? What we got the previous program output, same output will be displayed, but end of the line it will be printed. Object with value is exit from the scope will be printed. So in this way only we are using destructor in Python. Next, we will see about public data members and private data members. Public data member means it is an default data member and it is defined inside the class. In C++, also we have used public and private data members. Here, public data members are default and it is defined inside the class, and these variables can be accessed by using the dot operator in anywhere in the program. Private data members is prefixed with double underscore. If the variable is prefixed with double underscore, then we can understand that it is a private data member. These variables can be accessed only within the class. Private members are accessed only within the class. Public members can be accessed from outside the class. Let us see the example for the private and public variables. Here another example we are having. Constructor is there. Class sample. Sample is the class name. And next we have given constructor init, that is double underscore init double underscore n1 comma n2. After that we have given self dot n1 equal to n1 and self dot double underscore n2 equal to n2. Simply we have given n1, that is the public data member. If you are using double underscore, it is prefixed with double underscore, then it is a private data member. And then we are displaying the information as class variable 1 and class variable 2, and we have created an object s equal to sample of 12 14. So class variable 1 is 12 and class variable 2 is 14. Finally we are displaying class variable 1 as 12 and class variable 2 as 14. After that, after the class we have given print value 1 equal to s dot n1. See the last line of the program. Print value 2 equal to s dot double underscore n2. After the class only we have access to this n1 and n2. n1 is the public data member, so we can access outside the class, but n2 is a private data member because it is given as double underscore n2. So outside the class we can't access n2. So only the value 1 equal to has been printed. After that the error message will come. So we can't get the remaining output for this program. We will get only error because Public members can be accessed outside the class, but private members cannot be accessed outside the class. Here we have accessed outside the class, that's why it came error. Next, we will see another example to calculate area and circumference of the circle. Here we have used three functions and class name is circle. Pi value, as we already know, that is 3.14. Here init, that is a constructor. Here radius alone we have given. After that, area written circle dot pi star self dot radius into 2. That means exponent double star is there. So radius double star 2 pi r squared. That is the area formula. Pi into self dot radius star star 2. As I already said, double star is there, that is exponent pi r squared. And we are finding the circumference. What is the formula for circumference? 2 into 2 pi r. Okay, so how we have to give this one? 2 star circle dot pi star self dot radius, because radius is in constructor. So first we are getting the value for radius from the user. So radius value has given us 5. After that we are creating the object C equal to circle of R. So R value is 5, that is radius is 5. So the circle and area of circle and circumference has been calculated and it has been printed. Area equal to 78.5, the circumference equal 31.40002. Okay, so in this example we have calculated the area and circumference of the circle by using the constructor in this program. We have completed the 10th chapter. It is a very small lesson. Only the 3 concepts are there. One is class and object, and then constructor and destructor. This is a very small lesson. We have completed this 10th lesson. Up to this, we have completed the 4th 20% portion. Thank you.